Johnson was sworn into office on Air Force One in 1963 following Kennedy's assassination. Previously, LBJ had served in both houses of Congress as a Democrat from Texas. He established many strong connections there that would dramatically help pass his future legislation. LBJ's Great Society ideology first arose when he addressed a so-called War on Poverty during his first State of the Union address. LBJ contributed the majority of his ability to move from poverty growing up to his success to the public education system. This strongly influenced his belief that education was the key to the end of poverty. Of course, Johnson was not going to end poverty, but with the heavy use of public funds and new legislation, he attempted to make a difference. The Elementary and Secondary Education Act of 1965 put $1 billion into public education in areas of prominently low-income children. It provided facilities, materials, and funded special education programs. The Head Start program also appeared with this act. It provides comprehensive early childhood education, health, nutrition, and parent involvement services to low-income children and their families. It focuses primarily on pre-K and elementary school students and is still in action today. There was the Food Stamp Act, which put into permanent authority the food stamp program. The Economic Opportunity Act established an Office for Economic Opportunity to provide young Americans with job training, the Job Corps, and created a volunteer network devoted to social work and education in impoverished areas. It was widely criticized by Republicans, as it was considered a waste of money and the programs were deemed insufficient. Studies found that while programs targeted to younger people were effective, the primary objective of parent participation was insufficient. Many other programs had simply unachievable goals and were eradicated post-Johnson. However, today, the core ideas of many social programs lie in LBJ's Economic Opportunity Act. The Social Security Act of 1965 introduced Medicare. Using federal funding, it pays for many of the medical costs of older Americans who need assistance in health care. With new legislation regarding welfare, the Medicaid program came to be. It provides and provided health care for people, primarily those with disabilities. However, this great society was taken down by the black eye to America, the Vietnam War. This war loomed over Johnson and caused many issues among the government. It haunted Johnson and had devastated his great society. The funds had to be filtered into the war instead of his plans, and without strong public or government support, the hope for the great society collapsed. Although Johnson was unsuccessful in completing his great society, many of the legislation, programs, and ideas can still be seen today. It stressed an importance of public education, healthcare, and social programs, and so much more, successfully, positively impacting the lives of many.
Look at all the lovely people. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the